What do you get when you take a twin-stick shooter, port it from iOS to Steam, and slap the Halo franchise on it? Halo Spartan Assault. It's not to say the game is bad, it's just lackluster. You play through a series of historical missions from a top-down perspective, controlling various Spartans. Each chapter comes with a little intro cinematic telling you what's going on, and then you're off into the missions. These range from escort missions, to wave defense, to driving sections in some of the Halo universe's most iconic vehicles. At the start of each mission, you can choose a primary and secondary weapon, grenades, armor skill, and what skills you want to activate. As always, skulls act as modifiers, changing up the gameplay by reducing the amount of ammo you receive from drops to causing you to lose shields each time you fire. Oddly, choosing different weapons and armor skills costs you XP, so if you find yourself without enough XP, you will be forced to take on each mission with the default loadout. Speaking of ammo, Spartan Assault is a twin-stick shooter that requires ammo management. You need to swap out weapons constantly to ensure that you can actually engage the enemy. Or you could just abuse the ludicrously bad AI and melee everything to get it death. Graphically, the game looks fine. It makes good use of the Halo license. Animations are smooth, if a bit hard to see sometimes. The sound design is top-notch, as I would expect from a Halo game, but the game rarely throws more than 5 or 6 enemies at you at once, so you never really feel pressured as you fight. It was more like a leisurely stroll through a Halo highlight reel. Levels are short, really short. I've completed several of them in under 2 minutes. While this might have been fine for an iOS title you were playing on the go, on PC, you really feel like you're just getting into the groove when the mission abruptly ends. Spartan Assault is by no means a bad game. It just feels like one that we'd be all more critical of if it didn't have the Halo name attached to it. There's nothing inherently wrong here, it's just very mediocre. If you're a Halo nut, pick it up. It's only $4.99, which is fortunate. The asking price isn't too bad for what you're getting. If, on the other hand, you aren't a Halo nut, you can safely skip this one. You won't be missing anything. Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Or click on one of these other videos.